So I've been out here for the last week with Brenda Duffy, the Healthy Landscape Manager, and we've been doing assessments of fire severity on our property and the neighbours as well. So we look at what strata within the vegetation has been burnt, which is important for knowing what animals are likely to be left here, and looking at how severe the fire is on the shrub layer and things too. So whether it's going to just recover very quickly or whether it's going to take time for seedlings to grow back up. So the fire spotted onto Burrin Burrin Reserve on the western edge of the property, and from there, this is in late November, and over that day with really high wind conditions, really severe fire conditions, the fire spread into the eastern end of it. But it did take several days for it to actually pass right through the property. By the time it reached the eastern end, it wasn't petering out, but it was more patchy. But the fire in the western end was much more intense and thorough. So the canopy burning, understory is burnt as well. And towards the eastern end, the canopy is a little bit more intact. It then swung around onto the Sharewater property, which is to the north, and gradually sort of crept through there. So the fire intensities between the two reserves is quite different. So a lot of unburnt on Sharewater and a lot of intensively burnt on Burrin Burrin. The unburnt areas are really important because they'll act as a refuge for all sorts of plants and animals as well. So when the intensively burnt areas, things like the greater glider, owls and things, their habitat gets destroyed. So they have to, or they either get killed in the fires, or potentially they can escape and move to areas that are unburnt. So these sort of remnant patches, unburnt patches, are really important. So the eastern end of our reserve and parts on Sharewater will be very important for recolonising back in once the canopy starts to regenerate.